One of the reasons that the images from Moore, Oklahoma last week were so surreal, so unbelievable, is that the tornado that produced the devastation was a rare EF5 at the top of the tornado rating scale, with winds in excess of 200 miles per hour. Officially, since 1950, only 59 tornadoes have been rated that strong, so on average just one per year, and this is the second to hit Moore. The first, back on May 3, 1999, affected the north side of this Oklahoma City suburb. When I look at before and after pictures of the tornado's path last week, I can't help but think that the number of fatalities would have been much, much higher, if not for the elevated level of awareness of the tornado threat that day. That level of awareness began 3 days earlier when this outlook was issued by the Storm Prediction Center, identifying the area at highest risk of a severe thunderstorm on May 20th. The accompanying text mentioned possible widespread severe storm development with an enhanced threat from central Oklahoma to north central Missouri. This threat area ended up matching very well the region that got most of the severe weather on Monday. Now, by Monday morning, the Weather Service in Oklahoma City was so concerned that they contacted almost 400 government, hospital, and emergency management officials, warning of the likelihood of tornadoes by early afternoon and asking that schools be made aware of the risk. At 1:10 p.m., the Storm Prediction Center issued a tornado watch for the area, even though no thunderstorms, in fact no precipitation, was occurring in the watch box at that time. At 2:40 p.m., a tornado warning went out, confirming a dangerous storm capable of producing a tornado. First reports of the tornado were at 2:56 p.m., and 5 minutes later, a rare follow-up tornado emergency alert warned of an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation for Moore. The first damage there occurred 15 minutes later. Despite the timely warnings, there were 24 fatalities. The fact is, to survive a direct hit from an EF5, which turns cars and trees and houses into missiles, you need to be underground. But even in Oklahoma, the heart of Tornado Alley, basements aren't common. In the Oklahoma City metro area, less than 4% of homes have them, and the reason is partly environmental. The soil there is mostly clay, a porous substance that expands when it absorbs water and contracts in dry weather. Oklahoma sees huge swings between hot and cold, between wetness and drought, variability that makes clay fickle as a foundation for construction and basement building somewhat more challenging and costly. More generally, even as tornado warning times increase, population growth and urban sprawl put more people at risk. For example, Moore's population grew by 33% between 2000 and 2010. As suburbs pop up and expand and replace forest and field, the chance of people and property being in the path of severe weather increases, even though there's no evidence that strong tornadoes like the one that went through Moore are any more common now than they were in the past. Paul Knight is back next with the extended forecast.